Good morning, everyone. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the topic plant and animal cell, page number 61 to 63. So, in these page numbers alone, the topics plant and animal cell it is given. That is what we are going to discuss today. Okay. So, what does mean by that plant and animal cell? What is the difference between this plant and animal cell means? See, usually if we take our body it is made up of many different types of cells. So, as I said before itself, that plants without cell, each and every organism it is not formed. Cell it is a basic fundamental unit of life. Okay, and also it is the building blocks of our body. So without that cell, no organism it is formed. So like the same, if the plant it is produced from a cell means that is called as plant cell, and in animals it is called as animal cell. So if we take the plant or animals, it is made up of many different types of cells because we can see it through our normal eyes itself. Okay, so these also it is made up of many cells, and each and every cell it carries one function. Okay, because in this many different types of cells it is present, so every functions it can be carried by a separate cell. So here, even inside this plant and animal cell, okay, what are all that organs it is present. So in our body, if we take heart, kidney or lungs, so all these are separate organs which is present inside our body. Like the same in plants and animals, that area where it is present, that is called as cytoplasm. And in that cytoplasm, many organs in our body, like that in plants, that organs it is called as cell organelles. Okay, the various different organs, whatever it is doing its functions, okay, that is present inside the plant and animal cell, no, that are all called as cell organelles. Okay, because these cell organelles for what purpose means to provide the needs of the cell. Okay, whatever it is needed, okay, everything it will be done by this cell organelles alone. And the cell structure, what does the cell structure means? If we take a plant cell and animal cell, in this mostly the different organs it will be there, but three will be common in all. Okay, that three are cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. These three alone it is common for both plant and animal cell. Okay, what is that cell membrane? That outer covering, okay, that outer boundary layer which is protecting, no, that it is called as cell membrane. And cell wall, if we take around that, only in the plant cell the cell wall will be present. Okay, not in the animal cell. In animal cell, the cell membrane, outer to that cell membrane itself, another one covering it will be there in a plant cell which is called as cell wall. Okay, and this cell wall it is made up of cellulose, and it maintains the shape which is present outside. It gives that shape for that cell. And each cell where it is connecting, okay, one cell and another cell, in between that gap through which it is connecting, no, that it is called as plasmodesmata. That area it is called as plasmodesmata. And then the next one, it is that image of an animal cell. See, as I said before, inside that whole cell organelles, whatever it is present, or the mitochondria, centrioles, Golgi apparatus, so like that every organs where it is present, that area it is called as cytoplasm. Okay, that area it is called as cytoplasm. And then that green mitochondria which gives that power to the cell, and also it is called as powerhouse of that cell. Okay, and that energy it is provided by that. And then cytoplasm, as I said, it is marked here itself. And nucleus, plasma membrane, inner to that cell membrane it will be present. So all these are the parts of an animal cell. And then cell types. So what are all that different types means? There are various different types of cells. In that four it is explained here. One is epithelial cell, muscle cells, nerve cells, and then red blood cells. Okay, what is the function of an epithelial cell means? Which covers that outer surface and gives protection. Okay, the outer surface like our skin. Okay, it will be just covering our body, and it will be giving that protection to that internal organs. That is that use of this epithelial cells. And muscle cells, contraction and relaxation. It means while just moving our hand, while just folding our fingers in such a way, only bone it is present means we cannot do this work. Okay, when that muscles it joins together, and again when you are relaxing it, the work it is done. That contraction and relaxation it will be given by the muscle cells. And the nerve cells which carries that messages to the brain. Whenever we are seeing anything or whatever the things we want to do, that order when it is given by the brain, that will be transmitted to the nerves, to the hand. If you want to take anything means from the brain, it will be transmitted through the nerves to the hand, and we will do that work. That order transmission process it will be done by this nerve cells, and then red blood cells which carries oxygen and also collects, it will be supplying oxygen to that all the parts, and from that organs it will be just collect that carbon dioxide from various parts of the body. This is the main function of this RBC, it means red blood cells. Okay, and then here your questions you are going to learn and write. Question number 3, maintain the continuous number. Draw the animal cell and mention its parts. So you want to draw that animal cell structure and parts, everything it should be marked in that right side. Okay, in a straight line you want to make it and you want to mark the parts. And then fourth one, what are the types of cells, explain with its functions. So what are all the different types of cells and then what are all its functions, along with that you want to write.